All right. Well, good morning, afternoon, right in the middle of the day, everyone. Welcome to our November 2022 graduation ceremony and our last graduation ceremony of 2022. We did it. We have completed 12 graduations this year, and what a year it has been. For those who are watching online and may not know, my name is Kim Doyle, and I am the senior instructor here at the Northeast region. For the past 2 weeks, myself and apprentice instructor Taylor Studley have had the pleasure of teaching these 4 individuals who will shortly be our newest graduates of Canine Companions. We are very fortunate to have the support of Nancy and Terry McGraw, who sponsored 2 of our veteran teams graduating today through the Harold W. McGraw III Foundation. So thank you very much, guys. I cannot say enough of the dedication and love these students have put forth to create such bonds with their new partners. Please enjoy this slideshow that will introduce the graduates and give you a glimpse of what they have accomplished during their time here. Be able to jump. Oh, good boy! Really nice. Yes.
Right? That's it. Yes. Good girl. Quick. Let's go. Don't think you did it. That's it. Yes, that's it.
You're such a puppy. Hi, puppy dog. No.
That's okay.
Hi, you puppy dog. Like, yes, good boy.
Under. Oops. Thank you. Under. Sit. Sit. Yes.
Take a car, go for a ride, look at all the pretty lights, destination anywhere. Have some tunes, have some girls, where we go nobody knows. I have no fear, 'cause it's a great wonderful world out I love you, you love me, but we just cannot agree which way to go. Flip a coin, lands on heads, I guess we're going west. Come on, let's go, 'cause it's a
And on the count of 3, you can give them the R word, okay? 1, 2, 3. Release.
world outside to say.
Before these pups became the mature dogs you saw in that video, they started off as 10 pounds of cuteness, piranha bites, and poop. Canine Companions puppy raisers welcome them into their homes and mold them into socialized dogs ready to take on the world. I would now like to call up one of those dedicated volunteers to share his accounts and his whole family accounts of what it was like to raise a future service dog. Please welcome Tom Huyos.
Penny, down. That's it. Good girl. Thanks. Um, Thank you very much. Hampton is the happiest dog I have ever met. I'm not sure on which monthly puppy report I started writing that, but I know I wrote it a lot over the 16 months that she was with us. We've many people to thank for getting Hampton here today, to the starting line for the rest of her life with Jonathan. We want to thank Jim Purton and the Lions Club, the step clubs at both the University of Mary Washington and Longwood University, our regular puppy class instructors, Maggie, Cherie, and Tom, as well as all of our friends in the Old Dominion Volunteer Chapter. Yes, Hampton is a Southern girl, raised in Virginia, trained in New York, and now ready to conquer the world. And a special shout out to Hampton's mom, Magdalene, dad, White, and breeder caretaker, Robin, as well as her siblings, Henna, Hera, Henley, Hoshi, Haas, and Highland. As puppy raisers, Sharon, Matt, and I have the added benefit of already having had a service dog from Canine Companions in the house. Our son Matt has been blessed since 2006 to have Calder, Shiloh, and now Daisy. We want to recognize Shiloh today because he was such a big part in teaching Hampton everything she knows. Shiloh passed away from cancer in May of 2021, but not before he had taught and mentored Hampton into the awesome dog she is today. While we took care of teaching sits and downs and heels and sides, Shiloh took care of all those things we take for granted, like how to sleep in the car, cuddle on the couch, and play fetch in the backyard with reckless abandon. Taught her to take on new situations with confidence. If anyone deserves the credit for Hampton's success, please let it be Shiloh. The most often asked question of a puppy raiser is, how can you give them up? Fact is, Hampton was never ours to give up. Jonathan, she's been your dog all her life. She was born to be yours, raised with love to be yours, trained to be yours, and we are so glad you guys are finally together forever. Hampton has waited her whole life for you. We're so proud that Hampton has picked a life of service. The veterans, choosing to serve others is second nature. It's in our DNA. It's what we do. It makes us whole and complete. It comes as no surprise to us that some dogs choose a life of service as well. We think it was pretty cool that you guys got to spend Veterans Day here together in team training. So I've talked a lot about our personal experience with Hampton, but I know all puppy raisers have similar stories. I'll end the same way I started. Hampton is the happiest dog I have ever met.
Thank you so much for those wonderful words, Tom. For those of you who may not be familiar with the U.S. military tradition of challenge coins, as they have become to be known, the tradition dates back nearly 200 years when the campaign coins were issued supporting Andrew Jackson for president. During the Civil War, custom military coins were minted to replace U.S. currency that was in short supply. But the tradition as we know it today began during World War I when a young pilot shot down behind enemy lines to use a small medallion issued by his squadron to identify himself to friendly troops. The coin saved his life. So from that time until this time, it became a tradition for military units in all branches of service to carry a coin with them with their unit insignia at all times. On some special occasions, such as today, a challenge coin is given to recognize and reward individuals, both military and civilian, for outstanding achievement and support of the men and women in armed service to their country. Presenting today's challenge coins to our November class of 2021 is to our November class is 2021 Canine Companion Service Dogs for Veterans graduate Corporal Ken Frey with Service Dog Zeus the 7th. Sorry, I have like the Leo 8th in my head. Ken is a U.S. Marines Corps veteran and served his country during Desert Storm in 1992 and during tours of Iraq, Afghanistan, and Somalia from 1993 to 1998. Ken was awarded the Silver Star in 1994 for heroic actions in combat. In 2021, Ken graduated from Canine Companions with his highly trained service dog, Zeus. Ken is a member of the AM Vets Post 48 in Ronkonkoma, New York, and works with the United Veterans Beacon House. Ken counsels homeless veterans, helping them to become more independent and return to society. Canine Companions honored Ken this year at our annual Salute Independence Veterans Day event. Please welcome Ken Frey and his Canine Companion service dog, Zeus.
Right here?
Yeah, okay, perfect. So I'll hand them to you. Okay. So today we would like to honor Lonnie Hayduck, a raiser of a puppy raiser. Come on up, Lonnie.
you.
And next, I would like to invite Jonathan, John, and Kaylin. Please come up to receive your coins. Thank you so much to Ken and Zeus. So before we present our graduates with their dogs and certificates, I would like to invite up our class speaker. He has had us all laughing throughout the past 2 weeks with his witty dad jokes and continuous sass, which Hampton matches your sass with. Perfect. For example, as we were on a field trip in Target, Jonathan asked me if female dogs were most likely to get distracted in Target than male dogs. And here I was giving an educated answer of, no, gender doesn't really influence that, rather than realizing it was a joke. Please welcome Jonathan Demers.
All right. I'm going to be reading from my phone, so if I look down a lot, I apologize. So I'm going to be honest. I really did rack my brain on how to start this speech. Did I want to start with a quote, or did I want to maybe make a witty joke? But none of that seemed right. The one word that I kept coming back to was gratitude. But how do you express gratitude to people who have quite literally changed your life? Is it with a certain chocolate pecan pie, Jess, wherever you're at? Which, one way or another, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Definitely not today, definitely not tomorrow. But I'll get you that pie. But for now, I just simply want to say thank you. From the bottom of my heart, all of you. Jess, thank you for helping me through the VA process. I definitely could not have navigated that without you, and for constantly staying in touch throughout the year before I arrived. You helped ease a lot of nerves I had coming here. And not to mention the muffins and bagels, which are always top notch. Bonnie, wherever you're at, there you are. You were the first one that greeted me when I arrived here. Your welcoming smile made me feel right at home. The accommodations were great, and those lunches were always on point. And you didn't make me feel that dumb when I locked my keys in my room, so thank you for that. Kim and Taylor, I don't think we could have asked for better trainers. I guess you could say you were very good. Working through new commands with dogs that are just getting to know us in front of others, it's awkward, it's weird. But with your patience, motivation, and encouragement, it put us all at ease. You also introduced me to Duck Donuts and didn't give me any spoilers to Black Panther 2, so thank you. What else can I say? You guys are true rock stars. I don't know if you guys can tell, like dogs, I'm very food related. Um, to all the other trainers and staff that we met along the way, thank you for your smiles, your kind words of wisdom and encouragement. And to my classmates, we crushed it, guys. It really has been a blast over the past 2 weeks, and I really do hope that we can keep in touch. And if you don't want to, just know that I will find you. And lastly, to the puppy raisers, you all raised some stellar pups. Thank you for what you do, and don't worry, your babies are in good hands. I'm going to talk to the dogs now, if you guys don't mind. Delphine, the speed demon and tunnel champion of the class. You were so intuitive. It's almost like you know what Alex wants you to do before he even says anything. Leo, let's be honest, you got mad ups, man. If you weren't a service dog, you could definitely be a track star running some hurdles. Even though you do have a knack for pooping all the way at the other end of the yard, and might have a somewhat intimate relationship with some beds, the mutual love and understanding that you have between you and Kaylin just shine through. Lumen, you are the light of John's life. No? No? Okay, never mind. The shoestring king, you always give maximum effort and make things look easy. But don't forget to give John a break every now and again from fetch. And finally, Hampton, my ham bone, the class thief. Your favorite ball to play with is the one that someone else is playing with. From the moment I first handled you, I knew you were the one, and I'm very glad that the staff knew it as well. Not only are we both a little vertically challenged, But you made learning fun and easy. Your calm demeanor always put me at ease, and your morning butt shakes make waking up before the sun a little more bearable. I'm not even mad that I can no longer wear black pants. Thank you for always making me look good during training. Companions is changing lives. Your dedication to providing people in need with such a beautiful gift is something that I will forever be grateful for. I know this isn't goodbye, but only see you later. I look forward to starting this journey when we have the Canine Companions family in our corner. But before I go, I would like to leave you with a quote from Roger A. Karras. Dogs have given us their absolute all. We are the center of their universe. We are focus of their love and faith and trust. They serve us in return for scraps. It is without a doubt the best deal man has ever made. Thank you.
See, dad jokes, sass. You get it. Thank you for those wonderful words, Jonathan. You summed up what it was like beautifully. I would like to now invite up apprentice instructor. Oh, they're right here. Taylor Studley to help hand out certificates. And it is my pleasure to present to you our graduating teams today. Kaylin, please join me to the front of the room. Kaylin is graduating today with service dog Leo VIII. Leo was raised by Brenda and Charles Scawcroft of Spartanburg, South Carolina. This was their first puppy they raised. Brenda and Charles were unable to be here with us today. Here to present Leo is his trainer, senior instructor Marisa Guidaboni. Next, I would like to invite John up front. John is graduating today with service dog Lumen the First. Lumen was raised by Colleen and Richard Roberts and Casella Slater. Here to present Lumen is Colleen and Richard Roberts. Lumen was the 15th and 19th puppy they have raised. Congratulations, guys. Next, I would like to invite up Alex Ravel up front. Alex is graduating today with service dog Delphine II. Delphine was raised and is presented today by Marianne Patias. Delphine was her fourth puppy she has raised. Congratulations. Last but not least, I would like to invite up Jonathan to the front. Jonathan has been matched with service dog Hampton III. Hampton was raised and is being presented today by the Huyos family. Hampton was the second puppy they have raised. Give a round of applause for our graduates. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, everyone, joining us online today. I hope everyone here has a safe trip home. I know we've got some far distances to travel. All right, release. Class of 2022.